Hello and welcome to 5 and 5, where we take 5 minutes to ask industry leaders 5 questions on how they are navigating the COVID situation.
We know we're in an L-shaped recession at the moment, and that means we've got 18 months of flat coming.
The main things that we're counseling clients on is really being transparent. It's okay to say that you don't know at this point. We are telling clients not necessarily to offer guidance because of the economic uncertainties. We really don't know where things are heading. But it really is just about transparency, compassion, and honesty. I think is really the name of the game at this point.
It's okay to be different and it's okay to think differently. And some of the most forward-thinking ideas are the ones that are most often challenged.
So we've had to completely pivot all of our strategies, and what we've actually noticed is this huge surge in Facebook Live. So everything that we offered during, I suppose, February, March and ongoing is a whole lot of live FB Live learnings to really accelerate journalism reported knowledge about how to use the tool, particularly at this time.
So we all kind of suddenly figured out, how do you use Zoom? I bought some lights from Amazon for 50 quid. I bought a microphone for £25 and I was up and running, had all my clients back. And then the magic was the new clients came as well.
Many of our experiences are essentially memories with emotions.
Oh gosh, I wasn't going to tell anyone this. While we've been in lockdown, my kids, I've got 8-year-old twins, they've got me into TikTok.
The depth of human spirit is actually magnified at this time as well. So in that way, if we just switch our perspective, we also see the magic in this moment too.
But what we decided to do was take a step back the past month and a half really, and leverage the same philosophy that Zlingo was built on, that is to connect fragmented supply with fragmented demand, and use the same supply chain infrastructure that we've created over the past couple of years to look at personal protective equipment.
Decisions we're making on a daily basis are causing biodiversity loss and destruction and encroachment, where our worlds merge so much faster than they should be. And so I think it's a really interesting opportunity to, again, sort of take that step back to understand what are the decisions that we're making that are leading to these kind of pandemics to be caused, and trying to, reverse back and figure out how we can avoid this happening. And sustainability has a massive part to play in that.
I have the big bear behind me because when I have all my budget calls right now, I have the protection of the bear.
Bearing in mind, my thoughts go to everyone that's been impacted, is there is an upside, which is a lot of people are realizing is the way we currently eat right now is not sustainable. So there needs to be alternative ways of eating food that doesn't come from animals. And I think that's something that really resonates well with us now and definitely in the future.
Invent virtual swimming, including the feeling of being in water. That I think would be really next level for me, but obviously that would be quite an undertaking.
The Kegel balls, and I actually have a sample here for you to see. So basically this is what they look like. They come as a package, there's 3 of them.
And so I just really focus on what we can control, and I think that's what we can all do, is I can control looking after myself, my own energy, how I impact other people, and just being really, really good at what I do.
Don't be afraid to take bold action. Right now, I think a lot of people are starting to sit back and hold tight. And that's a really fair reaction to everything that we're going through emotionally. But I think this is also the time to figure out what your own priorities are and to make it work for you.
How can we fulfill the brand promise virtually during this crisis? And how does that actually add value to people right now?
These kind of virtual realities can bring everybody together, regardless of, disability, where they are in the world.
You've got to disrupt yourself. It sounds so cliche to say that, but there's a lot of businesses that this is just pushing them to a point that they were going to go to anyway. So you've got to just change and disrupt, shake off the dead weight and just kind of push through, and you come out of this stronger.
The threat of the new for some people can be quite, for me it's quite interesting and quite different, and I'm really enjoying it.
I think these are the moments where we should take advantage of the fact that we can redefine ourselves as an industry.
Oh, give us a little shimmy, just a quick one.